Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Namaste. I welcome you in this Mandala session, and I'm your host, Nidhi Prakash. Today, we are going to draw on a 6-inch square paper. Hi, Irina from Perth. I know it is night in the Australia. Hello, Daisy from Sweden. Hi, Kathy. Hi. Uh, okay, you are talking from your places in Canada. Awesome. Hi, Celine from France. Bonjour. Good morning, Roberta. Hi, Sapsi. Bonjour, Valerie. Will A3 format cover this mandala? So, Irene, we are going to draw on a 6-inch square paper. A3 is a pretty big, I think. So, you are pretty good. You can just draw a 6-inch square on your paper and you can work in that. Or you can skip drawing. Just start drawing from the center and you can draw a little big. Maybe you can use the little thick tip pen. So it will work. Hi, Florence. Hi, Dawn from Washington State. Hello, Sapru. Hi, Kathy. Good morning from Chile, Canada. I know weather has changed. Today morning it was pretty cool breeze here too. And in the nights also, if we are going out for dog walk and also, yeah, it is little chilly. Weather has changed a lot here too. Hello, Mita. Hi, Jen from Northern California. Bonjour, Annie. So hello everyone, whoever is joining later. So let's start. As you can see the supplies, we need a ruler, a protector. You can use this 180-degree one or this helix circle, 360-degree, whatever you have will work. We need black marker pen, pencil, compass, pencil for the shading. I use this 4B lead. You can use any pencil, any school pencil just to give little darker value. I use the 4B, but it is your choice, whatever graphite pencil you use. Tortillon for the blending and eraser for some erasing, marking, whatever we draw just for the guidelines. So that's it. Is everyone ready? Please show me thumbs up, everyone. Shall I start? Good morning, Sharon from upstate New York. There must be, chilly weather there started. Natalie, bonjour from France. Good evening, Mala. Yes, ready, ready. Awesome. So let's start. Before I start, let me just quickly show you the hashtags for today and the little disclaimer. Draw with Nidhi, Mandala NPA 2022 and 10/08, October 08, Mandala drawing. This is the botanical mandala we are drawing today, and a little disclaimer. So that's it. Let's start. So, as we always do when we start our mandala, we find the center of the paper. This is a 6-inch paper, as you can see. So, I'm marking at the 3-inch and the 3-inch on the top. And drawing this straight line. And this is the center, 3-inch. Now I'm turning my ruler to the centimeter side and I'm switching on the screen the measurements which we need to put. So this is 1.5, then 2, 2.5, 3.5. We are marking in the centimeters, okay? 5, 5.8, and then 6.5. Lots of markings today. So the measurements are on your screen. You can see there I'm putting my this pencil inside the compass and aligning the tip. So here is my compass ready with my pencil, and I'm putting my this uh, rotator below my this paper. It will help me to draw circles quicker. I already have the marks, so it becomes so easy to just draw. No need to measure it again and again in the compass. So I always prefer to put the marks first on the line. If you have drawn any other mandala with me, you know I do this in either I'm working on a 6-inch square, 8-inch square, or 14-inch square paper. The strategy is same every single time. So please draw these circles. Hi Sapru from India. Good morning Hardeep. You don't have ruler. If you don't have ruler, you can use the other paper to draw, maybe, or uh, if on the side of your protector, some protectors have the ruler kind of thing on the side. So you can draw that. And now it is the time to use our, to divide it into degrees, to divide the guidelines. So write down in the chat who is drawing along with me or who is just enjoying watching. If you are drawing along with me, please write down one. If you are just enjoying watching the session, please write down two. Just write down one or two and let's see who is drawing along with me and who are just watching. Now I'm taking it off again. And I aligned my this 360-degree protector and marking at every 10 degree. Let me bring it a little bit closer. And oh, it's not staying, and I moved it in. Okay, perfect. And I'm marking it every 10 degrees, okay? Take your time, draw with full focus, and keep smiling. This is your me time. This is your own creative time. So draw with full gratitude and with full happiness. Enjoy the process. Don't worry about the final result, okay? Now again, I'm grabbing my ruler and we are going to join these lines and like the opposite corners, and always our line should cross to the center dot. That is the main thing to remember. Sometimes what happens, like you start joining from other dot and you miss the center. So that should not be the case. Always cross the center dot whenever you are drawing these kind of converging lines, these diagonal guidelines. So we are dividing our work area into 10-10 degree angles. And as you must have seen the post on my Facebook page that I'm going to make a video on that 3D flower of life mandala, and I've already started working on that actually. So maybe at the end of this week or next week I will complete that video, and then very soon it will be available for all my Patreons and all my YouTube members, as well as I will premiere it to everybody so everyone can see that video at least at once, and then it will be available only for all my Patreon and YouTube member. But everybody can see it at least once while I premiere that. So that is the oh. Okay, so we are done with this, with all the lines, all the guidelines, and the markings. Winnipeg, Canada. Hi, Sylvia. Thank you, everyone, for your comments of 1 and 2. Now I'm using my pen 01. Yes, Jen, looking forward to it. Yeah, it's pretty much kind of, I started already, so it won't take much time. So I'm not going all the way to the end, as you can see. And I will do all later. I'm just drawing over the center lines. Very easy. Corner we are going to round. So we will do like together all the corners. Just the straight lines. And now in the corners, we are just going to join them with round. Just making the edges little dark, double line on the edges. This is just a center, easy, beautiful flower. And now we will draw in the next row, next petals. And these petals, we are going to draw two, two petals together. And we will draw a little bit more round this time, not squarish, not absolutely square. draw in two blocks. Okay. So please write down in the chat about my speed as a general, like if you have worked in my other. So I got very mixed, response and mixed these kind of feedback. Some people say that I draw very fast. Some people say that this is perfect. Some says I can go faster. So what do you think for the session? I try to, complete the project in 1.5 hour, and that is my basic general speed also. Like I draw in this speed whenever I'm drawing artwork for myself too. So I'm just making this little round. So try to keep it round, not squarish. Okay, so oh, I'm watching it. Thank you, Lisa. Could you please tell me the name of the protector? So Mala, like there are various protectors I have. I'm using this 360-degree protector, and this one is from the Maped and this one is from the Helix. So this one is just the general. I don't know. This is made in India, so I don't know the brand. It doesn't say the brand. The percent protector it says. So some EAI education. I don't know from where I got this one. But 360-degree protector, you can see the link of all 360 degrees. They all are the same size. Okay, Nidhi, I sent you an email asking you to please help me with the mandala design I found online. Did you? Never heard from you. Oh, Megan, I didn't get your email. I'll check back again. Can you please send me the email again, Megan? Maybe it, went into the junk or the spam. So, yes, Megan, we can see the text. I can see your text, Megan. Nidhi, I wonder if we could prepare 6-inch 10-degree marked before we start. Can't keep up slowly. Every mandala has the little different design or the different guidelines. So I always start from the beginning down. So that is the thing. Fast enough. Thanks. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So now in the next one, so in between these two uh, petals here, we are going to draw the spiral, which is fitting in between the two petals. So just stay in the two boxes, okay? Mm, okay. So here if you want, you can change the pen with the, I'm still using the Micron 01, but if you want, you can go with the 02 or the 05 rather, or the PN. They all will go after this, like 05 will work beautiful after this, but I would like to work with 01 here. Keep filling. Botanical mandala is never complete without the spirals. After that, in between the two spiral, we are just going to draw on this line here. And as you see, I'm not starting exactly from the line. I'm going little inside of these two spirals. And I'm drawing these three lines on each side. 1, 2, and 3. In between the spiral, 1, 2, and 3. These are kind of little petals or little birds. So draw in between of the two spirals, okay? And keep repeating the same thing everywhere, all around. These mandala drawings are kind of meditation for me. Very satisfying. And it brings happiness and joy. So if you find the speed little faster, what I would suggest, you can just draw kind of the half or the 3/4 with me, because mandala is like all about everything everywhere. I am, use some made looks like my some it's matching to my nail paint. It looks like I have touched my some nail paint or something here. Let me grab the if I can get rid of this nail paint. From where? I don't know. So we are done with these spirals and then leaves. And again, we are going to draw the spirals here in the center. Fill the whole space. Don't draw over the leaf. Just pull up your pen when the leaf is there and then draw so that it looks like these spirals are behind the leaves and leaves are in the front. So shall I go ahead? I'm looking at the chat. Okay, so Sharon, this class, the recording of this class will be available, and all my live session recordings are available at my YouTube channel. You can see them whenever you are, uh, whenever you get time. So the recording will be available, yes. And Kathy, don't rush, take your time, draw slow. Please don't rush. And can you repeat the distances, please? So, Sapsi, which distance you are saying? If on the screen you can see these are the circles lines. If you want to see the circle lines where we drew the circle, these are the measurements. And lovely so far. Awesome. I would love to design my own mandala. I would love a tutorial on how to plan and design a mandala. Yes, that's awesome, Lisa. Take the guidance and then you can make it on your own, put your own elements, and you can change it the way you want. Got the dimensions, just a short reply, and now I'm up to date. Awesome, Sapsi. Beautiful. So now let's go. So in this next row, that is the widest one, this tallest one rather. So we are going to start over from the spiral, and from the spiral we are going to draw this beautiful petal from every spiral. Draw from the top of every spiral, okay? We say that learn the rule, like not we say that this is the Picasso Pablo's like kind of the saying that learn the rule like a pro, right? So that uh, you can break them the way you want. So just take the idea from here and then you can draw the way you want. After drawing this first petal, we are going to draw the both side One more petal everywhere in all the petals. We are completing this blossom. Draw with the flow. Petals can be a little bit big or small. Jabardast stable as always. Thank you, Yasmin. Oh, you are asking about the degrees. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Kathy, for the reply. Oh, measurements remained on. So, yes. Thank you, Deborah. I left it on. Now, after this, we are going to draw our next petals. So, we'll try to, first draw at the one side only. All right. All flower right hand side. We are going a little bit to the other side. It's absolutely fine. Now we are going to draw the left side. So this time we will be careful because it's kind of covering. So wherever it is, the other petal is coming on the way, just stop there, draw in the air, and then complete the petal. So start your left petal, and if the other petal come on the way, just draw in the air. Don't draw inside the other petal, and complete it all the way to the bottom. Let them be a little bit big or small. That's what makes it organic. And after that, we are going to draw one more petal, maybe like coming again from the right hand side. That petal is kind of coming behind and tangling. So we'll start drawing one direction at a time. After this, I'm changing my pen and I'm taking a little thicker tip pen. I'm taking this 05. Where is the 05 or the 08? And I'm filling this area here, whatever the space, leftover space you see in between two flowers. So right now I'm using pen 05. Yes, Sapru, you can share all your artwork with me on my Facebook page. Of every artwork, whatever we do in our live session, I make a post. And if you see in those posts, then you can share there. You can share separately also. And if you are sharing on any other social media on your page, you can tag me, tag my Facebook page, Instagram page. I'm not sure if you can tag on the Pinterest. I think you can. Earlier, when I started, I used to make the Google shared album, and everyone was sharing on those albums. Then, uh, there were too many pictures, so that the space and all that stuff. So I stopped making Google shared folders now. But I have few old ones where I have lots of artwork from everyone of that particular folder, particular mandala. So, did you guys participate in those art challenges of the line art which I share on my Facebook page? Those are the spiral art or just the line art. Paradox tangle. I left with one more. This is the last filling, and I'm done with the filling now. And now just with this 05 pen, I'm making this border. Just the outline of this whole flower. Leave little space and then draw this. So whatever the outer shape of these petals is, just aura that. Somewhere it's going out of the line, somewhere it is little inside, whatever it is, just draw that. And again, I'm changing to my 01 pen for the flickings inside of these flowers. So flickings will always start from the point of the bottom and it goes up. So the lines are kind of very thick to thin. So it creates a beautiful texture. So in that way, we keep on flicking in all of them. What number of pencil are you using? I'm using normal pencil. Is there a so Sapri, you can use any pencil. This is the my mechanical pencil. I love to draw with this pencil. And this is again the mechanical, but it has the 4B lead. I use this pencil for the shading. Later on, I'm going to use this one. So next week, so there will be no live classes for the upcoming 2 weekends. But tomorrow we have the class. Tomorrow we are going to work in our Zentangle tile. We are going to use some of our October 2022 tangles, which we have already explored in our Tangle Marathon session. They are already there in our journal. But now we are going to use them in our tile, and we are going to uh, make a beautiful abstract Zentangle tile in our tomorrow's Zentangle session. But next weekend and next to next weekend, it's the Diwali and lots of festival. So there will be no session, but you are going to get one um, that line art challenge next week for sure. Okay. And I try to give the video link of that challenge, but I would suggest not to watch the video until you are really stuck. So then you can just take a look for your help, but don't watch the video and try to do the challenge all by yourself. That is the purpose. Video is just for help. So those are beautiful line art drawings in the challenges. If you want, you can see them. Okay, so now I'm using Micron 05, little thick tip pen, whereas this is the Micron 05. And what I'm doing, I'm just making these lines little bold here over these lines, because what I'm just seeing, these are kind of not as bold as I'm looking for them. Otherwise, they will not show up that. So this is Micron 05, guys, okay? And I'm just making these petals little bold. And in this one, I'm not drawing anything inside these petals, but if you want to draw anything, feel free to draw that. But in this particular design, I want to keep it empty because a lot of, filling here. So I want to give this idea here. And same here, I'm just making this outline dark just on the edges with the 05. So this is not the kind of aura line because we are strengthening the edge. Okay, now we are going to work in this last section. Please send me thumbs up if you guys are done till here. I'm looking at the chat and I'm switching on my camera and looking at the chat. If you have anything, any questions, Sapro, okay, ma'am. Sapro, where are you from, ma'am? So Sapro, I'm from India. but I live in USA now, but I know Hindi very well. We speak in Hindi at home. Join late. No problem, good leaf. You can stay with us. You can watch the live session and you can draw later on. I use final perfect arena. That's absolutely perfect by Monte Monte. Awesome. Sorry, I forgot it. I will follow you after teacher. That's absolutely okay. You can catch up later. The recording will be available for you whenever you are, whenever you want. You can join and you can replay it. Now we are going to work in between of the two flowers. Okay. So in between of the two flowers here, wherever the bottom part is coming of this line, in between the two flowers I'm seeing. So this is the line where I'm going to work now. Okay. So we can actually do like this. Or instead, just leave this one, do like this petal. Okay. Make this petal first in between of the two flowers. Don't make the round petal, make this eye shape one, seed shape. Okay. Now we are going to draw same two petals on the each side, like here. And you see they are kind of not touching all the way to the line, to the next line. Pattern drawing is so beautiful that you keep on repeating the same small step every single time, and eventually you see that you have drawn so much and this big beautiful pattern. But if you look the whole, it looks little, intrigue and oh my God, this looks so difficult. But if you draw one by one, step by step, it becomes so easy, isn't it? Do you also feel same with any kind of the pattern drawing? Either you do mandala, zendala, or any Zentangle art. Just draw step by step, one design at a time, and eventually you see at last that you got this beautiful, perfect design. Now the next step over these little three beautiful petals. So we are going to draw this curvy line which is coming all the way to the top like this. And it is kind of coming from the center of these petals. Keep rotating your paper so that you get the perfect angle. It is absolutely fine if these flowers of these birds are not absolutely similar. They can be a little bit big, small, wide, more curvy, less curvy. Just draw with the flow, with the smile. And after that, we are going to draw just one more line in this inside. Whatever shape it is, just draw the double line to that. I switched on my camera. Just the double lines. And now I'm changing my pen. I'm again using my 01 pen here, and we will draw inside of these flowers. Before that, I would like to erase all these lines. You see, we don't really need now these lines, these guidelines. So it's better if I erase them, or at least lighten them. Whatever eraser you have, you can use that. I'm here using this Mono Zero Tombow brand eraser. I love this one. These are beautiful precision eraser. When they are done kind of with this, you can refill them again with their eraser lead. Make sure that ink is well dried before you start erasing. That's why we should always draw these guidelines very lightly, because most of the time we end up erasing most of the lines. I generally don't erase them that quick. I give plenty of time to dry up my these pens, and then I use my eraser easily. But right now, because of this session, I would really want to do it now. So that we can see the complete look of the artwork. So wherever you see line is bothering you, just get rid of that. Perfect. Now a little bit we'll see later. We'll come back and erase them. Now I'm using this Micron 01 pen, and inside of these little flowers we are going to draw these beautiful lines sprouting from the center petal going out, kind of the rays, and stopping till the inner aura line. Try to draw as many lines as you can and keep the direction, like keep moving the paper so that you get the good direction or the good spot to draw. These lines are a little slanted. Make sure the center is straight, and then we keep on drawing these slanted lines for filling these areas. Take your time. After that, just one more drawing and one more layer, the last layer, and that layer kind of, completes this whole pattern. That will bring everything all together. So we are going to complete this everywhere, all in the flowers. Draw with full focus, draw all the way from line to line, don't leave space. Start from the center and go all the way to the corner. And I'm just left with two of them. And now we'll do little flicking in these three leaves also very lightly. Just one or two strokes. Very light, just one or two flicking in each of these three petals. Perfect. Now the last step, like the last drawing, the outline, those are lots of fescues. Yes, that is the Del Y. Yes, Roberta, you are absolutely right. That is the inspiration. Yes, Kathy, I'm going to make a new post for this artwork on my paper. I always make after every single uh, session. So now these fescues are flying anywhere of any size. So one is kind of going little big and little up. Rest are going not that wide. And we can come back again and draw more, okay? Anytime. We keep on repeating the same thing, and no need to focus on like copying the same. Don't try to achieve like all should look similar, all should look the same style, like all should go left or right or same. We just draw, let them flow wherever they are going. I'm using the pen Micron 01. Lady Q9, I'm Christy. Hi Christy, it's so beautiful. Thank you. I also love these flowery tangles, these all botanical style. I also love all the blossom, vine, and leaf style pattern. If you have the white jelly roll pen, so maybe you can fill all these fescues and you can give these highlights later with the white jelly roll pen. But as we are working on the white paper, so we can take this advantage that we leave the space for the highlight. But if you are working on a color paper, Annie, so then you can fill all of them and then later on you can use the white jelly roll pen for these highlights. Or maybe you can use the white charcoal pencil. It depends on what kind of paper you are using and what is the color of the paper. Like with the 10 paper, white charcoal pencil look beautiful. Even with the gray too. Once you're done drawing, then if you want to add few more, you want to fill more or make one more little bit big or small to create more balance in your artwork, feel free to do that. Rather, I always do that. Look for the balance or for the harmony in the whole artwork if I need to add something at some places. Oh, I'm drawing all the way out. No problem, Irina. You can watch it later whenever you get time. The recording of this session will be available on my YouTube channel. You can use a little thicker tip pen also. That's fine. Like the 05. But what the kind of texture I'm looking for, I wanted to use the 01. So just while drawing, take a quick 1 2 second break and just hold your paper and look that if you need to, if you are doing drawing right, which sometimes what happens, keep drawing, like you might have changed a bit. So when you reach to the end, you see that the two are not aligning together. So that's why you can just take a quick 2 second break and just check, kind of the fact check, that if you need to fix in any of the flow or size of these fascias. I'm really not counting the number of fascias I'm drawing in each of them, each of this group. I'm just drawing whatever is coming to my mind. So somewhere you might see little more, somewhere little less. So I will see if I need to fix anything to draw more. At some places, obviously, I cannot remove them. I'm working with the pen, not with the pencil. Okay, here you go. Now I'm looking. So if I need to draw somewhere more or add something, the best way is to take a picture of it at this time and then just take a look to your picture. That's what I always do in all my graphite art classes and my all skill-based classes, to check, like, here I see they're kind of little small. I can add. That's it. So drawing is done, and now it's the time for the shading. That is the last and the most important thing. Bonjour, Valerie. Thank you. So now I'm going to start working from the center, and from the center, it's just lots of graphite in the center here, in the circular. It's lighter when it's reaching out. Thank you for the subscription. And everyone, if you have not subscribed the channel, as well as if you have not clicked on the thumbs up button, please do so. Click on the thumbs up button. I hope you are enjoying the video. How do you like the design, this particular design which we are working today? So our next mandala, that is also botanical but pretty different. So you can see the design. So these two are very, very different, but they both are the botanical style, both have all those leaves and flowers and all those style of the pattern. Both are botanical, but both are pretty different from each other. Now let me just give a little bit in these leaves also here. Little flicking from the both sides. Okay, now first let's do the blending around these petals. And if the pencil is going inside of the petal, please use the eraser and keep these petals, the rounded one, absolutely clear of these shadings. Do little flicking on these. Perfect. Now we are going to do a little flicking on these flower bases also, just on the bases where these flowers are starting over the spirals. I have been asked in the beginning if I can finish this uh, mandala today in the session, or I will take two session, or I will just draw half of it. I have been asked this question, but I'm pretty happy that we are kind of left with 10 more minutes and we are pretty close to complete this pattern, this whole mandala. Obviously, you can take more time after the session also, like we can come back again and we can check the values and the shading, do a little bit more cleaning. So before taking the pictures, you can go for one more time and in your artwork, do a little bit more cleaning or a little bit more shading, or if anything else is required. Oh, I don't know this language, but I can see lots of clappings in the heart, so I'm happy to see that. Gorgeous design. Thank you, Marsha. It's stunning. Thank you. Love the design. Thank you, everyone. It's beautiful. Thank you, Sapsi. So I'm using this. This is the paper coil. It's called the tortillon, or you can use these kind of the stumps. You see, these all are the blending devices. So stumps has the both side. You see the tips, but the tortillon has just the one side tip. So this is a good blending device. First lay down the graphite and then use them. If you don't have the blending device, you can use the Q-tip, or I see a lot of few lines which I really need to clean. They are coming in the center of the flowers. So my suggestion is to clean these lines before the blending, because otherwise later on we might erase the blending because the both are the graphite pencil only. And now it is time for the outer layer. So give a little shading here in between of these petals where these fescues are sprouting. That is the first shading in the outer layer. Then we'll go inside of these little delvi flowers. This is this delvi flower the tangle has been deconstructed by Jennifer. We did this one in our Inktober tangles day 2, and she's the one who gives all the prompts for the Inktober tangle every year. After that, let's first blend it and then we'll do our last shading. Make sure you are not going inside these leaves. Just blend them lightly. Don't use your finger to blend, please. You can use blending stump, tortillon, you can use Q-tips, you can use a very thin brush like those watercolor brush. Don't use water, just the empty brush to blend. You can use the tissue paper, those kitchen towel rolls or the face tissue paper, just fold it and use it for these blending. Now very lightly just around this center petal, that's it. So I'm just laying down graphite around the center petal. So please let me know, do you find this design difficult or easy? According to me, it is super easy, very easy, but still I want to hear from you. Are you guys also think the same? Is it super easy, very easy, or do you find it little difficult or the medium difficulty level? What do you say? Easy and beautiful. Thank you, Valerie. So easy. Awesome. Can we use? Yes, Sapru, you can use earbuds. Earbuds or the Q-tips are the same. Here we say Q-tips. In India, we used to say them earbuds. They both are exactly the same thing and you can easily use them. The only thing is they are not as precise. Sometimes blending can go inside the leaves. So be very careful while using them. That is the only problem sometimes happens for the precision blending, but for the wider area blending, these are perfect. Those earbuds are perfect. That's it. I keep on moving here and there in the whole screen while drawing. I see that. So let me switch on my camera. I'm so happy we are done. And it is 11 o'clock. Perfect. Wow, Nidhi Prakash. Now it's the time for the sign and appreciation that we always do at the end. Easy and gorgeous, so satisfying. Yes, Nevi. Between easy and medium. Okay, Celine. Now it's the time for the signature. So there are various ways, it's absolutely your own perfect style how you want to do. A lot of people wants to just write down their full name and date here somewhere on the corner of the work. Some people wants to hide it, or maybe you can just write down your initials, uh, not the whole name. Like my initial is Nidhi Prakash is NP, so you can just write NP, or maybe like this is the October, so maybe you can just write October 22 or today's date or something like that somewhere hiding, or you can write this kind of your design NP, this is called the chop, or you can just write the full name. So it is absolutely up to you how you want to write it. So what I'm doing here, you see here this stem is. So over this stem, I'm just writing NP here, right? And on the back of this, I'm going to sign it full Nidhi Prakash. And today's date is um, 8th October 2022. YouTube Live. So when I see my artwork later, I exactly know. If you want, you can use these hashtags. Let me show you the hashtags again. You can use these hashtags wherever you are posting your artwork on social media. So that's how I can also, get to see these artwork wherever you post in your own page, any other page. If you put these hashtags, I will get the notification and I'll see that. So Sapru, the paper I'm using is this one. These are the Strathmore Artist tile you see. These are the papers which I'm using. In all my 6-inch by 6-inch mandalas, I use these tiles. They are beautiful, especially for these pen kind of the work. All these dry media, you see, it says for finished artwork dry media. So for the dry media, they are the beautiful surface. They have the beautiful vellum smooth surface. So any other questions or any other thing you want to tell me? So now tomorrow we'll see in our Zentangle session. I don't have the tile here with me, but we are going to explore in the Zentangle artwork. If you want to see like how all these Zentangle tile looks. So in last session we worked on the Tangle Marathon, but in tomorrow's session we are going to work on the Zentangle session. These are the beautiful tiles which we have made in our all past sessions. In the Zentangle session, like this is the one we made in the um, Kalpvraksha last time. This is one we made in past few sessions just. So these are the few tiles which you can see. They all are the 3.5-inch square tiles and we made in our all past live sessions. You can see the videos of these. This is one we did last time. This is the one. And this is we are going to do tomorrow. And all the tangles are from the Inktober tangles. And that's it. You can see a few more like these Zendalas and all that stuff. Okay, perfect. Time to say goodbye now. Now we'll see each other next week, tomorrow for the Zentangle. Then there will be no session for the upcoming 2 weeks. Then again we'll see each other next for the Botanical Mandala and one more Zentangle, Saturday and Sunday. Perfect. Time to say goodbye. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Have a good weekend.